So back with the Volkswagen again. Since the last video, I did some interior accessorizing as far as just plasti dipping some of the interior pieces to kind of just give it its own standout type of thing. So I did the trim on the door panels, on the dash, the defrost vents, and then I ordered a Golf shift knob because I didn't really care for the other, the original stock one. I'm going to plasti dip maybe a couple more things on the interior. I don't want to go overboard, and then I'll probably end up doing the underdash LEDs that'll light the floor up red. I had a comment requesting, since I've done the blow off, or not the blow off valve, but the aftermarket intake on an intake sound clip video. So I'm normally pretty good about honoring that. If you watched the install video, I did go ahead and replace that orange hose the next day. So actually went with this style. Gives it a little more style, I guess. Still does the same thing. It's like a black hose, but figured screw it. Let's just go with that. And so everything seems to still be working pretty good. I did buy an aftermarket diverter valve for it. However, a lot of the forums I'm looking on to find out where the actual diverter valve would be on the 2019. A lot of people are saying that it doesn't have a diverter valve. It actually has an internal wastegate. So if that's the case, then that would change the dynamics of what I'm going to do next. Buddy of mine is really into Volkswagens. He actually has a YouTube. If you ever get a chance, check it out. It's called James R32. His Volkswagen R32 is pretty amazing. So with all that being said, I'm going to try and position this. Now this will be on a cold startup. I have not started my car in probably 4 days. So it definitely will be a cold startup. I did put a muffler on 2019's. There really is, it's a sleek body design, which is definitely awesome. I'm kind of digging it. But the only downside I've noticed is on the bumper, there is no muffler groove. So actually the factory muffler is actually up in, like right about here, up in the underneath the car. So the aftermarket muffler I welded on actually just hangs out there because I was gonna have it come out the back, but the style muffler I ended up going with, it definitely does not look good. It just does not complement the body line of the car. Also eliminated the resonator that is about midway back, and just straight pipe that through. Still does have the catalytic converter. In Pennsylvania, it has to have a cat. If there's a check engine code, you know, it will not pass the emissions that we have here. So with all that being said, I'm going to try and position the camera to kind of stay. I might actually try and use the Vic here. Maybe we can get the old Crown Vic to hold the phone. That's right. So once again, this will be a 4-day cold start, and I will do a couple revs so you can hear what it sounds like with the aftermarket intake on it. Okay, well, in the process of doing that, for some reason, the phone ended up cutting out. So we'll try this again, where I don't have the Vic holding the phone trying to do this. Once again, it is a 4-day cold start, essentially. I've noticed that whenever they're started, they always, like all cars, they keep a high rev for a little bit, and then it'll kind of level off. Overall, though, it's a nice car. I mean, they're great on gas. There's still not a whole lot on the platform as far as to what all you can do to it, but I'm sure with time, you know, there'll be more things getting updated to it. So once again, here is the audio clip slash video clip of the aftermarket intake with the intake noise. So overall, I mean, it definitely does have a pretty good sound to it. Obviously, when you have a load on the drivetrain, it's going to sound a little different. When I am driving, it does kind of make that, it's not like the whoosh sound like it's doing now. It's more of like it'd be coming through like an aftermarket diverter valve. So I'm going to start looking into the internal wastegates, because you can adjust all that and adjust the boost on it, but I think adjusting the boost would probably screw my warranty if anything would happen to the motor. So, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Might make it a little louder. I'm pretty content though with how it sounds with the aftermarket intake on it. So, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Always, don't be shy to hit that subscribe button. I'm always doing something different. It's one of the cars. If it's something that intrigues you, you can follow the video and basically do the same thing to just about any car as far as the lighting end of it, or, you know, engine dress up or whatever. I mean, obviously there are some things you can't do to certain cars. Alright, thanks for watching, and as always, feel free to subscribe.